Today's video is a gingerbread cookie recipe. This recipe is from Finland. I've been making this my entire childhood. Yeah, today I'm sharing this recipe with you guys, and I'm making these cookies with my toddler. So this will be fun. We are going to start to measure all the ingredients. I just changed the syrup to maple syrup because I didn't have the one we usually use in Finland. And then there's few spices I didn't find here where I live, but that's okay. You can always be creative with your recipes and kind of like do your thing. We're going to start by mixing the syrup with sugar, butter and all the spices. So you should keep the rest of the butter at the end of this mixture. I'm showing everything here, real and raw, how this recipe goes. This is very long recipe, like you have to have all day for making these. Like we started in the morning and we finished in the evening. Like this takes a lot of time, but it's worth it. It's really fun. Like you can introduce to a child cooking and baking, and you know, like they can discover all the ingredients that you use in the kitchen, and they can touch things, they can taste things. It's very interesting to them. Like children learn very fast and they try to imitate you in everyday life. Like it's amazing how they are like sponges, that they take all the information and they are trying to do it themselves. Yeah, so I highly recommend making this with your child, even though it's a lot of work to finish cooking and everything. At the end, it is so worth it. So when the syrup mixture is ready, you just transfer it in a bowl, and then you put 2 eggs, and then you start adding the flour with some baking soda. I used whole grain flour in this recipe, but you can totally use normal flour. So then you just mix everything together. And then when the mixture looks pretty much like this, you can start to cover it and then put in your fridge for about 8 to 12 hours. I kept it about 8 hours, maybe a little bit less because we didn't have enough time during the day. So that's how we did, and they turned out really good. I'm showing step by step to Olivia how to make these so that she can try herself also. Also, she was very happy tasting the dough, which is really delicious, and children love this. I have this in my memory, like every time we made this with my mom, I was eating the dough like a lot. It was like the best thing in baking. Then you keep them 10 to 15 minutes in the oven. I actually preferred the cookies a little bit more thick. Like in Finland, we are used to make these cookies very flat, and they are very crispy. Totally up to you. If you want to make them very thin or thick, that's totally up to you. But I'm just saying that I preferred them a little bit thicker. They were just melting in the mouth, like they were much more delicious than when they are very thin cookies. And yeah, I think that's kind of like a French style to make cookies when they are a bit thicker like this and softer. And actually you can make different sizes and just try out like which one you prefer. Yeah, do that. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you can try this out. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye!